I've always wanted to go to Japan. I'm a third generation Japanese American, so my family is Japanese and I've always been exposed to the culture. So I'm really happy I have this chance to get back to my roots. I ride my bike everywhere. It was rented for me when I got here. It's called a Mama Chatty or Mama Chariot. It's got a basket on the front, a big seat, and it's really comfortable. So, I ride it around my town just so I can find out where certain stores and places are, just to get situated. And, I like to go on an occasional exploration and just take roads I've never taken and just kind of find things. It's really relaxing and nice, and where I live is very beautiful, so I'm really lucky. Another thing I like about living here in Alagawa is living in the country, but being able to jump on a train and, depending on the train, uh, take an hour or an hour and a half train ride, and before you know it, you're in the city, a big international one with lots to do.
This place is awesome and bright.
Then you take a train back, and before you know it, you're in the country again. Rice fields, mountains, and big insects, especially the spiders. I'm serious. These things are ridiculously huge. This one lives in my apartment, so I see them every day. This is my apartment, Otomachi Mansion. It's pretty cool. I live in room 202, Dozo. It's actually not too bad of a place. I really like it. It's not too small, it's not too big, it's just right. And I like to try and keep it clean. The tatami mat's kind of, it's easy for stuff to get stuck in there, so I gotta vacuum a lot. My bathroom, it's a little small, but it's alright. Looking out my window, I can see the Board of Education and some other things. And on the other side of my house, there's a few houses and some more rice fields and stuff. And my neighbors are pretty cool. Um, I'm getting to know them better and better. And when I come home from work, we usually chat. And they can't speak any English, and my Japanese is poor, so it's interesting. I told them by the time I leave Japan and go home, we'll be able to have a fluid conversation in Japanese. So we'll see how that goes.
Something you got, baby. Make me wake on me.
It's been 3 months since I got here, and I've already seen a lot. I've met a lot of people, done a lot of things, been to a few places, and there's still more I'd like to do. And this video is just kind of like the beginning. There's still a lot more I want to show you. A lot of cool things I've seen only here in Japan.
Make me wake on me. Something you got.
It's my tickets.
Take me when you
I've made a couple friends who have invited me to their house for house parties, and shown me around, introduced me to their families, and shown me places in Japan, cool museums and stuff. So a lot of thanks to them. And of course, I still want to make a video about my teaching experience. And teaching at elementary schools has been one of the coolest things I've ever had the opportunity to do. And I'm so happy to be here doing this and working with kids. And every day it just reminds me of when I was in elementary school and the things we did, the activities we did, games we played. It makes me think about my elementary teachers, and I'm really happy to be doing this.